Imagine you discover 90 million rand in suspicious spending at your workplace, and instead of getting a medal, a handshake, or at least a Woolies voucher, you get suspended. That's like stopping a bank robbery only to be arrested for jaywalking on your way to the police station. Well, welcome to the South African music rights organization, SAMRO, where the soundtrack to justice is apparently shut up and sit down in B minor. Let's get into it. We're making incredible progress in getting Stolen Ground 2 and 3 off the ground. A massive thank you to everybody who has donated thus far. You're not just supporting a documentary, you're helping uncover the truth behind land grabs in South Africa. If just 6,000 people each donated 50 Rand, we will reach our goal and be able to bring this story to life. You can donate via the BackaBuddy campaign. BackaBuddy also accepts international donations, or if you want to EFT, those details can also be found in the pinned comment or link in the description. And if you're watching this on your big screen, you can pause right now and use that QR link to go to the BackaBuddy link. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's expose the truth together. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. Earlier this week, Mpho Mofikoe, the Chief Operating Officer of SAMRO, was suspended after allegedly uncovering some deeply suspicious transactions. Around 30 million Rand spent on board members, another 60 million Rand in what she believed to be fraudulent royalty claims. Now most of us would think, wow, that's huge, she's a hero. But according to insiders, her only crime was telling the truth and demanding accountability. Go figure. And when she did, the board apparently decided the real threat wasn't corruption, it was her.
Wait, what?
Here's the backdrop. Between 2020 and 2022, SAMRO paid nearly 62 million Rand to 61 publishers, authors, composers, and artists. But Mofikoe suspected that not all of those payments were legit. She pushed for a full forensic investigation by fundraising, and she got it. But instead of cleaning house, the leadership allegedly told her to just forgive and move on. Which is like telling someone who found a dead rat in their soup to just fish it out and keep eating.
Nothing to see here.
At an extraordinary general meeting on July 10th, 3 board members faced possible dismissal. Mofikoe was reportedly told to name those involved in misconduct, so she did. And right after that, boom, suspension letter. It gets worse. The CEO allegedly demanded she hand over all evidence or face insubordination charges.
Huh?
Now, call me old-fashioned, but when the person leading your anti-corruption fight suddenly becomes your enemy, it's probably time to check who's actually benefiting from the chaos. SAMRO confirmed the suspicion, but insists it's just precautionary, a standard procedure during an internal investigation. And sure, that's technically true, in the same way that asking your partner for a break is technically about self-reflection, not dating their gym instructor.
Yeah, right.
And here's where it gets really spicy. The Kiffness. Yes, the one and only Kiffness jumped into the conversation on X. His story? Pretty telling. I'll never forget the day I walked into SAMRO, told them I'm not leaving until I get paid for my song. Eventually, spoke to someone who whipped open his laptop, and I saw some made-up dude called David Alexander Scott was claiming the royalties for my song. Later that day, I found out there's a dude called David Alexander who sits on the board at SAMRO. Dude obviously denied it, but the chances of that happening are super slim. But that's what they do at SAMRO. They make fake profiles and claim the royalties of unclaimed songs under ghost profiles, and then when they get caught, they say it's a technical error. That's not just an accusation, that's the kind of plot twist you get in a bad Netflix drama about the music industry. Let's zoom out for a second. SAMRO's job is to protect the royalties of South African musicians, to make sure artists get paid fairly for their work. It's supposed to be the safe where creativity cashes its checks. But if the people running the safe are accused of helping themselves to the vault, that's not a rights organization anymore. That's a heist with extra paperwork. It also feeds into a much bigger pattern we see across South Africa. Whistleblowers punished while corruption thrives. From Eskom to local councils, the message is clear. If you tell the truth, you better have a good lawyer and maybe a passport. The losers here aren't just the musicians. musicians, it's the whole industry. If artists can't trust the body that's supposed to protect them, what happens to the incentive to create? If you know your royalties might end up in David Alexander Scott's bank account, why bother? This is how you slowly kill an industry. Not with one scandal, but with years of eroded trust and shrugged shoulders. Look, whether you're a jazz legend or a bedroom producer, you deserve to be paid for your work, not robbed by some suit in a boardroom who thinks Excel spreadsheets are a buffet. If Mpho Mofikoe's suspension is about silencing her, it's proof that SAMRO's leadership would rather protect the system than protect the artist. And that's not governance, that's racketeering with a mission statement. And if the Kifness's story is even partly true, we're not talking about a glitch, we're talking about a business model. In a country already bleeding talent to overseas markets, the last thing we need is the people who are staying being robbed by the very organization that is meant to protect them. South Africa's creative sector is worth saving, but it's going to take more than polite emails and internal investigations. It's going to take a clean out. And if that means suspending people, start with the ones cashing in, not the ones speaking out. Once again, ladies and gents, don't forget to help me expose the truth about land grabs in South Africa by donating to the Back a Buddy campaign. And if you would rather donate via EFT, the details are also available in the description or pinned comment. You can also go to stolenground.co.za for more information. And don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think about all this. And no matter which platform you're watching this episode on, please drop a like, a follow, or a subscribe. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, thanks for watching. Your Newsflash is in.
Loser gets creamed in the face.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no! 5! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh gosh. 1.
1!
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
1, 2.
1, 2.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1.
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was going like it was mine. 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
No! 1, 2, 3.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to do it to you.
Oh, what just happened? Christopher!
I didn't want to cream you.
Honey! Oh.